I made it. Hey, everybody. I heart you. Hey, everybody. Replay people, I heart you. Live people, as we give a moment for live people to join us. I heart each and every one of you. There we go. Hearts. Peekaboo. Hearts. Hey, everybody. If this is your first time joining us, I'm your host, Dr. Davina Jones. Welcome to the Midday Moment. The Midday Moment is the place where we expect great things. We expect great things not because we ignore the questions of our day, not because we ignore the challenges of our day, but we expect great things because we recognize that we are both fully human and fully divine. In our fully human selves, we got questions, y'all. In our fully divine selves, we got answers. And so the Midday Moment is designed to help you tap into the divine. Because when you tap into the divine, you tap into your essence, you tap into your greatness, you tap into your resolve, you tap into your peace, your joy, your hope, your love, and all of that good stuff. Your courage, okay? And so that's why we're here to help you tap into the divine. And we're not by ourselves. The Midday Moment is a part of a larger network called Kingdom, and we've got a full menu of Kingdom inspirations for you. So you scroll throughout our Midday Moment page, you can see our menu of Kingdom inspirations that includes the daily download with Dr. Pulley. It includes prayer and praise on Tuesday and Thursday mornings with Elder Katrina Johnson-Smith, Illuminaries with Elder Ronaldo Casares. So we got a whole menu, all right? So visit the menu and then partake as you see fit, okay? All right, it's time for us to sing. Oh, geez, y'all know what time it is. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. It's time for the Midday Moment. Come on, y'all. It's time for the Midday Moment. Yes. It's time for the Midday Moment. Oh, it's time. You got it. I'm expecting, build your expectation. I'm expecting great things. Yes, say it again. I'm expecting great things and creating. I'm creating great things. I'm creating great things. Yes. Where are you creating? In my life. That's where I'm creating in my own life. Louise Hay says that you are the law of your own consciousness. That means it's all from you. You got the power to create great things in your life, in your home, on your job. Yes. And this is my favorite one here, all around. You ready? Here we go. All around. Background. All around. I'm creating great things. Yes. Eyes may not see, but I choose to believe. Yes. Hey, I heart y'all. Yes, you may not see, but I choose to be them. Them may not see, but I choose to believe. Hey, I believe in great things. Yay! All right, everybody say thank you, theme song. Thank you, theme song. And theme song says you are welcome. All right, awesome. All right, welcome to the Midday Moment, everybody. And I forgot to share some. Let's see if I can share real quick. All right, so we are back at it again. And I don't know about you, but I have absolutely been enjoying our time together, getting rid of the junk. It feels good to take out the trash. It really does. It feels good to take out the trash. The house smells better when you take out the trash. You smell better when you take out the trash. All right. So that's what we've been doing. We've been reading out of our journal here, our devotional, getting rid of the junk. All right. And you see that image there, getting rid of the junk. There's some stuff that just needs to go in the trash can, period. It has expired. It has served its time. It's giving you all the lessons. All right. That it was assigned to give you. All right. And so now it's time to get rid of some of that toxic thinking, not some of it, as much as you can pull up, get rid of that toxic thinking, those toxic routines and behaviors, get rid of them, throw them in the trash. All right. And recognize that as you throw them in the trash, as you get rid of them, you're making room for the keys. I'm looking down because I'm trying to share, y'all. You're making room for the keys. You're making room for the keys of the kingdom, the keys to good living, the keys to abundant living. And that's where we're going next. We just have a few more days to read in this, and then we're going to go and start working in our next read together on the keys to the kingdom. And after that, we're going to spend some time focusing on how to stay on key. After you get the keys, we're going to look at how to stay on key. How do you keep your keys? Okay. So that's where we're going next. Okay. Done. Share. Beautiful. All right. So, um, even though we only have a few days left, we still encourage individuals to go ahead and get your electronic copy, because you can dig into this at any time, and you can order your electronic copy from the author, Dr. Darrell R. Pulley, and you can email him at doctorpulley at gmail.com. All right. And we're going to give you that same email again, because you'll be able to get your next read with us. Okay. And just quick FYI, so I don't forget later. We're reading today on day 41. And while you certainly can go ahead and keep reading, I'm going to pick up on day 42 when I come back to the midday moment on Monday. Okay, so we're going to pick up on day 42 on Monday. So day 41 today, we're going to pick up on day 42 on Monday. All right, so day 41, the title is Go to the Source. Sometimes I have my own subtitle, I'm inspired by the reading, and I'm like, ooh, 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 and I get another subtitle. But today I'm sticking with it. Okay, go to the source. Go to the source. You got questions? You need to go to in research. We have what we call the primary source. It's one thing to have a secondary source, okay, and a third person account, okay, but it's another thing to go to the source. Go to the source. God is our source. Everything else is a resource. It's important that you connect yourself. You do everything you can through the resources to get to the sources. I'm gonna say that again, because that's going to help us today. There is an opportunity for you to use resources, experience resources, with the intention of making sure you are connected to sources. So I'm going to explain that. Ultimately, it is source that knows who you are, why you are here, and that helps and that gives you the answers that you are looking for. And source is within. God is within. God is all around. Okay. Sometimes we call it the ninefold blessing. God is in me, through me, as me. That's 3. God is above me. God is beneath me. Okay. God is to my left, to my right. Where am I? Right there. And God is behind me and in front of me. Ninefold blessing. All right. So God is all in me, through me, all around me. And so it is important that that you accept the opportunity and accept the responsibility. I love using opportunity because it sounds non-threatening, but you have a responsibility. It's up to you. That's why I said earlier, Louise Hay says, you are the law of your own consciousness. As a man thinketh, as a person thinketh, so is he, she. All right. And I know you do the best you can. 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, 20. You do the best you can. But as you evolve, it's up to you. Can't nobody take out your junk. You're the only person that can take out your junk. You're the only person. You're the only person that can take out your trash. I can't take it out for you. I can talk you through your trash, but I can't take out your trash. I can't take out your toxic thinking. You're the only person that can do that. Okay. And so when you have questions, when you are perplexed about who you are, why was I formed? Yesterday we told you were formed for a reason. You were born for a reason. You survived for a reason. That's what we told you yesterday. Why? Source knows. How do you experience source? So here are my Jones jewels. Number 1, I'm gonna tell you right now, we're gonna go through people, places, things. Number 1, people. People can give you a clue. People are not your source, but they can give you a clue to help you connect to and embrace source. What do I mean by that? One of my favorite examples in the Bible of what happens with people as it relates to you understanding more of your identity and getting clues to who you are, answering, getting that answer from source within you and all around you about who you are and why you are here. Why were you formed? Why were you born? Why did you survive? One of my favorites is Mary and Elizabeth in St. Luke, what is this, chapter 1, St. Luke chapter 1, where Mary is pregnant and she goes to spend some time with Elizabeth, who is pregnant. And when they come together, some of you are familiar with the story. Mary rose in James and into their house, and it came to pass that when Elizabeth heard the salutation of Mary, that the babe in her womb leaped. There are some people, and I've said this before. I didn't originate this phrase. I got it from my former pastor, Bishop Michael Pitts. There are some people you get around, and they make your baby leap. There are people that make your baby leap. That is a clue. That is a clue to what source. Go to source, to what source is saying. And one of the things, when the baby leaps, Elizabeth says, spoke with a loud voice and said, "Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb. And whence is this to me, that the mother of my Lord should come to me?" She started to, express this inquiry, and this is something. She started to acknowledge, this right here is something. God is speaking to me. When my baby leaps like that, source is speaking to me. When my baby leaps like that, source is speaking to me. And so I'm encouraging you to pay attention to the people you are with. And there's some people you are with, ain't no baby leaping. You say hi and keep on going. Ain't no baby leaping. It's other people, it's just apparent. They make your baby leap. Those are clues to let you know God is talking. Source is talking. And as you listen to source, and you have this conversation with Elizabeth, and you have this conversation with Mary, it allows you to experience, what is source saying to me? Not that my trust is in Mary, not that my trust is in Elizabeth, but when I got around you, something happened. There was a connection, something happened. And in those places, it helps you to acknowledge that source is talking to me. Why are we connected? Why does this synergy take place when we are together? And as you inquire of that, it allows you to answer and have a communication with source. So you say, oh, this was happening. Girl, we got work to do, honey. This thing has been ordained. We got something to do. You just helped me to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing in my life, why I was formed, why I was born, and why I survived. All right. And so going to source, one of the ways that you experience this drawing to source and this conversation with source is through people as a resource. They can help you connect to source. My trust is not in people. My trust is in source. And at the same time, I can experience source as I come into contact with people. And it helps me to understand why I was born, why I was formed, and why I survived. All right. That's number one. Jones rule number two, places. Jesus often went to the mountain. In Matthew chapter 5, that was a huge part of our meditation, our devotional journal last year. Oh my God, I so love that Matthew chapter 5, that whole journey in Matthew chapter 5. Jesus is known for going up to the mountain, and it's a place that signifies me communing with source, so I can get some answers, so I can clear my head, so I can make sure I'm not talking toxic stuff, that I can make sure I'm speaking, seeing, that I'm seeing clearly, that I'm seeing with the mountain perspective, that I'm seeing with the source, I'm seeing with the eyes of source. I'm seeing with the eyes of source. When I go to the mountain, I am seeing with the eyes of source. There are places that help you to experience source. So for me, for example, I love sunlight. And I said, I think last week, every now and then you see me here and I look out there. My God, I just love sunlight. When I lived in Toledo, Ohio, okay. So I gotta go. When I lived in Toledo, Ohio, those of you that in the north or the northeast snows, and you have those snow clouds, like rain clouds, and sometimes those snow and winter clouds, oh my gosh, they seem like they are so long lasting. Woo! I was so challenged. Because I grew up in the Sunshine State, and I love just that sunlight. Oh my gosh, I love it. And I'm telling you what, I feel like I feel like I take on the eyes of source when I'm in the sunlight. For some people, it's water. When they're around water, It's something about water. And other people, it's like when they light that candle or they play this music, but there are certain places and atmospheres that help you to connect to source. Pay attention, because as you connect with source and as you commune with source, you get your questions answered in terms of who you are, why you were formed, why you were born, and why you survive. They help you to discover, develop, this is from Sunday, and demonstrate your purpose in the earth. So, people, places, and I'm laughing because Deacon Kenneth and I talk about Dr. Pulley. We have the pleasure of working with Dr. Pulley as our spiritual leader, our spiritual father, and presiding prelate of Church of the Everlasting Kingdom. And I remember some time ago, Deacon Kenneth told me, he said, yeah, our father's out of town. When he come back off that plane, get ready. Because when he gets off that plane, he's got a download. He done been talking to source. So being up in the clouds on that airplane, woo, just get your notepad and pen ready. Because when Pulley gets off the plane, he got a plan. All right. Okay. So for me, it's light. Some people it's water. Some people it's the plane. All right. Lastly, and so people help us to connect to source and experience source. When my baby leaps, Mary and Elizabeth. Number 2, places, being in the mountain, the water, the light, plains. Number 3, things. As I was reflecting on this, I was thinking about Moses, and Moses had a staff. Now, the staff in of itself, magic, it's a pencil. Okay, you might as well say this is a staff. Here go my staff right here with a blue tip on it. Okay, it's a staff. But symbolically, that staff became a reminder. It became a reminder and a clue to the anointing, to the power and the authority that I have placed in your hands. And so you see this staff being a part of these various occurrences, whether it was, parting of the Red Sea and stretching out the rod. I think in one instance, threw the rod down and it turned into a snake, holding up the hands and the staff when they were in battle. I think it was against the Amalekites. Got to go back into my scriptures, y'all. All right. But that staff was very symbolic. So it is very possible that things, they remind you of your communication with source and what's in your hands, what's in front of you, why you were formed, why you were born, why you survived, how to discover, how to develop, and how to demonstrate your purpose in the earth. All right. So these are some tips for you, y'all. Okay. These are some tips. Yay for tips. All right. Listen, I heart each of you. Thank you so much for spending some of your afternoon with me. I pray that you were blessed. Like and share. Don't be stingy. Okay. It's been a long time since I said that. Don't be stingy. Like and share. And we're going to keep on journeying together. Listen, those of you that desire to experience some more personal time discussion time with me, I now have ladies nights on Thursday nights for 30 minutes, 9 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. So I invite you to go to my Facebook page for ladies night, and you can inbox me and I'll send you the login information for that, and so you can read a little bit about that. But certainly I pray that you've enjoyed this time together. Time for me to rock on out of here, y'all, so I can rock on into my next line of duties for today. All right. But I love you. I bless you. I heart each of you. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you back here at the midday moment on Monday, and we will pick up at day 42. All right. Hearts, everybody. Yay. Mwah.